Alright, let's see if I'm live. Mute site. There we go. Hellos. We've got a bit until I would normally start. So I'm going to spend that time running around like a lunatic and farming a little bit because I'm out of cloth. And where better to farm? I mean, I suppose you could farm in the low-level zones and get a lot more stuff in a short amount of time, but I do like me some craglarn farming every once in a while. I like that like added bonus of possibly getting a potent or an urn of any kind. Don't ask me why, I just do. So I'm just gonna run around like an idiot, not really directed. Pick some things up. I'm still pretty tired and not feeling 100%, but what you gonna do with all that junk? And then we're gonna look at houses. There is a contest or a showcase in DDA, so we're going to look at that. It's called If I Only Had a Heart. There's also something else that happened in the DDA is Danger Lucy, who is the GM now, and has been for a little while now, has created a new home, which is a DDA hub. What that means is that you can go to it and port, as long as you have EHT involved, you can port anywhere and to any of the homes that are either A, related to DDA in some way. So for example, is a, crafting house or showing you what the achievement items house is, that kind of thing. Also, what's going on here? Who am I getting attacked by? Who's attacking me? Oh, crocodile. Also, it has all of the homes for the homes of the week in one place, so you can just take portals to all of them. It's really, really convenient. It's a great idea. Reduces mistakes and people being left out. And it is a lot of work, so I give Danger Lucy a big applause for that. Don't forget, we have lots of contests coming up on the 13th, due anyway, and thereabouts for Valentine's Day builds. I mean, there's all sorts. And then J Hart is doing a non-Valentine's Day one. He's doing a bedrooms, beautiful bedrooms. So what I've started to do is post bedroom stuff on ideas in my Discord. So should you wish to get some ideas, I just started today really posting just bedrooms, but there's other things up there that might interest you, like jacuzzis or whatnot. All sorts of things that might be interesting. This is, by the way, not the most effective way to go about farming. There are ways that include paying attention to harvest map and where you have things, but I'm just kind of tooling around here for fun, so don't take this as if this is a learning experience, because it isn't. This is a stupid experience on my part that I should do better than this, but I'm not really paying attention to it. I'm just talking to you guys. What else is going on? Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo 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 doo. Sorry. ETU also just announced a contest. I'd say go for it. See, that's the thing. I like creative takes on things. And here's the reality, is that no one else is going to come up with that. And so it'll set you apart. I think a lot of people will just do a standard bedroom, and it won't really stand out from the pack. So if you want to stand out from the pack, doing something weird is the way to go. Personally, I think. So I'd say go for it. And besides, what's he gonna say? If he can make it work within the theme, he will. That's the way he is. But you may want to ask him in advance. I mean, if you want to be sure, send him a message. Be like, dude, do you think I could get away with this? Does somebody live in a campsite? In a bedroom? I guess a bedroom doesn't have to be lived in. It could just be visited, like a hotel bedroom. So yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. I could make that work. I've been so tired. So tired. Exhausted, actually. You know what? To hell with this. Let's just go to somewhere where I know there will be a lot of stuff like the Alpha Inn. It's always a good idea to come up with something unique for contests. So you got my credit. I give you credit for that, rather. Hebe. Good morning, Stormhaven. I owe you a visit today. I did not forget. Forget. No forget. That is called Harvest Map. It generally what it does is it shows you where you found nodes before for certain things. However, there is an option that lets you download a list of where everything is that you can install. I don't use it. What I use is just the, you know, where I've found nodes before portion. That's the way that I like it. So, yep, that's Harvest Map. It's a good add-on. It's definitely one of the first that I ever got, because what was happening was that when I first started, I'd have these writs that I had to do, like find 3 blessed whatever. Blessed, I forget what those things are called. Leaves. I forget what they're called, but some sort of herb or something, alchemy bit. And then I would go looking for it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. This actually tells you, okay, so this is where you can find flowers. So I'll go to the nodes that have flowers on them. That way I know that eventually I'll find the leaf I need. Whereas other things will show you where, I don't know, where mushrooms are or water or whatever. I think it always did that, but not, maybe not the download portion. I don't know how recent that part is. But anyway, I mean, I downloaded it 3 years ago. If it was before that, maybe you're right, and I just don't know it. Who the hell knows? I'm just randomly running around looking for stuff. Ooh, look at that. Can I get up there somehow? I hope so. I hope I can get up there somehow. I can figure it out. I've been playing a lot of... Blessed Thistle, thank you. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. And it's been good. I missed it. There we go. How does one get over there? Not like that, I'll tell you that much. Me neither. It truly is. And I think that it's shameful that they put that out there without it. So many aspects of the game are not playable without add-ons. You know, it's like you couldn't do the shopping game in the same level or the same way as you do with add-ons. And, you know, there's so many quality of life additions I don't know what they're thinking, like why they won't even give people a mini map. I feel so bad for people on console, how bad they have it. And honestly, I wouldn't be playing. I don't know how. I mean, I guess PC has always been the standard with when it comes to Bethesda games. They always got spoiled because of add-ons, but still. I should be doing this systematically, but I'm not. So, also, I lost a lot of my nodes on Harvest Map, so going back and just randomly picking up any missing nodes is a good thing too. Even though I just need the cloth. Can't hurt to add a node. I should just buy it. I'm such a cheapoid. It's almost 10. When it gets to be 10, we'll start on the housing. Until then, gotta deal with me running around picking flowers. And plants. And runes. And whatnot. Still tired, still out of it, still not making sense. You know, the usual. Today is the last day of the event. I don't know when the next event is coming. I'm pretty sure it's clockwork. Not 100%. But what's nice about that one is that during that event, people are always doing the world boss. So you can usually, in the evenings anyway, the US evenings, find people doing that world boss and get some items and some things that perhaps achievements that you don't already have. Because the rest of the time, it's hard to find a group to do that. It's not really a popular area. I'm running around like an idiot. Hello! I'm just screwing around until it's time. I don't know when that event starts, but I'll figure it out at some point. Sploosh! Maybe. Whoops. Lag. This game is being stupid laggy for some reason. Yesterday I was having a lot of trouble with my mail, and I thought it was Postmaster because Postmaster, the add-on updated. I don't think it was Postmaster because I used it this morning without any changes. I think it's just they were putting all the resources towards PvP for the event. Hello! So we were getting problems with, you know, like, I couldn't delete my mail. It was just the weirdest thing. It happens sometimes. I don't like it. Run around, pick all the things until it's time to look at houses. I hope you all have at least some gifts lined up for people in your lives for Valentine's Day. If you don't, I have ideas. But you can always bake someone a cake. That's always a nice thing. Make them a nice chocolate heart cake or something. My hubby, I already gave him his Valentine's Day gift early. It was a chocolate bombs, cocoa bombs. Essentially, they're just these big balls of chocolate that you drop in hot milk. and it turns into cocoa with marshmallows and whatever flavor. It like kind of explodes into that. It's cute, kind of neat. So we gave him that. Choco bombs, I think they're called, or something like that. Supply tunnel? I don't remember the supply tunnel at all. For his birthday, I got him a book he wanted. I got him measuring spoons he wanted. And he wanted a game controller, an Xbox extra Bluetooth game controller. But he didn't specify which one or anything about that, which is really odd for him because he's usually a very picky person. So I did my best, and I did some research, and I figured it out, and I bought him one. And he's actually, like, really impressed with it, and it's off-brand. I started with looking at the Microsoft and other, you know, actual, like, related brands, but then fell onto this one, and the reviews were good, so I got him that. And he loves it. He's been telling all his friends about it, how impressed he is that I did good. Actually, no, he doesn't say that. He's just impressed with it. He doesn't say I do good. He's just like, this is so cool. I can't believe all the things it does. I'm like, yeah, it does a lot of things. Ah, I'm gonna get yeeted. Shoot. I'm not where I should be. I need to go back to land. There we go. I didn't get eaten at all. Now, I've asked for certain things for my birthday, but I don't know how likely they are. Face. Oh, you guys are aggro? Who knew? Look at me not paying any attention. Okay, what time is it? 10:01. We can start doing housing now. Let me start with Storm Ravens. Okay. Hey, you do what you gotta do. Do real life stuff. That's what's more important. Don't you worry about this. Alright, let me find Raven's info. Okay, so for Raven, Night Raven. For the House of Silent Magnifico. The home belongs to my Breton, whose girlfriend is a Bosmer vampire. So the house was his attempt to spoil her and give her a place she can enjoy greenery without worrying about the sunlight bothering her. Spoil Bosmer is spoiled. So let's head on over. Thank you to Omicro, Caprica, Luna, Sokarth, Exploiter Twitch for the follows. Well, that's sweet. I like your story. Maybe he spoils her so she won't eat him. Oh, this is pretty. Let me turn off my mini map so we can enjoy it a little better. So I see what he's doing. He keeps the sun out, but gives her a beautiful garden, which produces a lot of its own light. So it's no sunlight. The butterflies, lots of butterfly bushes and actual butterflies, which is always a good move. The different textures and colors, different lights. Does she like it? That's the question. Now you closed off the top, which I think is a smart idea. It gives it more surface area. Plus, you've decorated it so thickly that you can't really tell that there's tile under here. In most places, you can just see just plant life. See, it's not too obvious. Aww. Lots of red guard touches. It is a red guard house. It makes some sense. Up we go to the candle light. The pictures are even a little floral or fauna. I mean, flora-y. Not fauna-y. Those are animals. And then we have a bath area. That's a big old tub. I like the fact you didn't use the standard tub. That is cool. Here's the, where she gets all dressed up. And then here's the bed. Look at this beautiful raised flooring. Changing up the bottom and the top with different textures so that you have extra room. It's a kind of small house, so closing that up gives you so much extra space. And the stairs, these are the stages, the orchis stages, make great stairs. Here's the kitchen. If he's anything like my husband, he makes the sweet rolls for her. Oh, you think about every detail, don't you? The office area. Let's go find that tree. My imagination is not like that anymore. Ah. Maybe this tree she sits on? I don't know. Very beautiful. Also like the Luna moth over here. Well done. Mara's butterfly. You've got the torch butt. I'm sorry if I seem unenthusiastic. It's just I'm tired. It really isn't that I'm unenthusiastic. It's beautiful. I like all the incense too. Good job. Let me go to Danger's Guild Hub so I can show you what Danger has put in there. It's hard to be peppy when you don't feel good, and I apologize for that. Now, Cardinal used to be an GM sort of officer in DDA. Obviously, he can't do that since he works for ZOS now. But it is kind of a nice tribute that she's using using EHT in DDA's guild hall, given that. So here's the vault. And the ticket taker says, if you had a ticket to the vault, you may enter here. Danger Lucy will be most pleased to mail you the items you most desire. So that takes you to that house. This is the crafting house, and you see there's a Woobin standing in front of it. A Woobin EHT character. That's how Woobin used to dress with the bucket and the broom. You've got Fizzez over here, Zabi over there. And then this is the main area. Over here you have Showcase Homes. If I only had a heart and Valentine's Day homes. Rather. Hi, Kit Kavash. This is the back of a painting. That's obviously that Lux window. And then the 2 achievement wisp thingers. Wait, no. I really like this. I think it looks beautiful. I love the colors. And then each of these things has the person's name who's entered, and you can just portal right on through. It's a really convenient kind of thing. All right, so I don't know if I've seen all of these or not, but let me see what the list says. If she put the list up here, I'm not sure. Yes, she did. Okay. 3 Alina's Antiquarian. Oh. I'll hold off then on 3 Alina's and yours. Researches Velothi. We've been there recently. Dr. Frankenbunny. That is also for the contest. Count Sporcula. Enchanted Snow Globe. Wait, what are we looking for? Okay, Antiquarian. We have not been to Count Sporcula's Antiquarian, and they have not entered. So let us head off to Count Sporcula's. If I only had a heart. If I only had a heart. I could tell you why. The ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before. And then I'd sit and think some more. Could while away the hours, conversing with the flowers, consulting with the rain. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And be merry and be a dingleberry with an only other. What the hell is a dingleberry anyway? All right, here we are. Count Sporcula's Antiquarian, 599 out of 600. No effects. If I only had a heart. Valentine's Day DDA showcase. Oh, what have we here? Pretty. Using just ivy with the wedding flowers really makes it look like it's all one plant, doesn't it? Ooh, Zobby. Zobby's being naughty. She has her own little moon sugar next door. And all the pretty things on her little platform over here. They've closed off most of the rooms. And you've got... Oh, it's a wedding. Aww. Pretty.
Anything for you.
How are you related to this wedding, dear? And I'm guessing Phaedra's trying to learn the vows real quick before they come down the aisle. I get it. Maybe Azabi's the bride and she's getting ready over here? I'm not sure. Here's where all the presents go. Here's the feast for afterwards. Can you imagine sitting for the wedding and you have to smell the feast? And you're like, oh my god, that smells amazing. I want to just eat now. This is something that people have been doing recently. They've been incorporating the shrine of... the Imperial Shrine as a floor. They flip it upside down. And I like it. I think it works. I think it's neat, too, that they're able to use the Christmas garlands, the New Light garlands, for something more wedding-like instead of... You don't look at that and think Christmas, actually. There's a lot of different things. There's oranges, there's berries, but there's also white roses. You know, it can fit other seasons. It is a lovely build, and I do like all of the food here. The guests must arrive through the portal. Here's the little sitting room for mingling I suppose. Drinks. Serena's the bartender, which is not a good idea. You're gonna run out of booze so quickly. You're gonna be like, where did all our booze go? I bought so much booze. Where did it all go? And this is also a good way of blocking off the upstairs. And also telling us we're not supposed to go in the back. So I think that's it, because I have a feeling, you know why. I have a feeling that that's just, we're supposed to only see those 2 floors because it takes up a lot of space. If I missed anything, Count Sporcula, you let me know. Otherwise, I like it. It's very sweet. What day of the week is this even? I don't know. I've lost track of everything. Monday. How did it get to be Monday already? Jesus. There's so many Mondays. Why all the Mondays? Oops. All right. Then Trass, Sisters of the Sands. What did Trass enter? Yes, she did, and she entered that, so we won't go to that. Shenzi no Calarax. This is not safe for work. Liz T has not entered, so we can go to the... Oh, I think I've seen their Blackvine Villa. Maybe not. Yes. 5 months ago. Guinery. We'll look at that real quick. So if you're in DDA and you want to see the rest of the houses, please make sure you go to DDA, go to their portal home, or just visit the houses that are listed in Discord. Oh, pretty. I don't recall it looking like this, but maybe it did. We looked at this 5 months ago, but I don't recall this pathway being like this. Oh, look at the Guar with the wine in the little hat on. How cute is that? Oh, I love the top hat. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, how cute. Precious. I'll skip the not safe for work then. I don't want to get in trouble. Too bad though. I'll look at it offline. I like Calarax's work, so. And then they've re-skinned this house, which is lovely because this house is not exactly my favorite. And, you know, who else is better to make the wine than the ghost Guar, because he doesn't get tired because he's a ghost. Very cute. And then I'm pretty sure you've all seen mine. It's the giant chocolate heart. So it is a great reskin. It definitely is. Let's take a look at a community house, and then we can probably head over to EU so that we get them in before it's too late. Let's go to... Wait. Man, I held off on that one. Genesia's Saint Delyn's. Whoa. I like this. What a beautiful EHT done house. Beautiful. It makes it look so much bigger. So this is one of the wallpapers you can have in EHT. And it looks great as the floor. It looks like a parquet or a tile floor. It just makes it look so much bigger. And then they added an extra room. That's the first time I think I've ever seen anyone add an extra room in here. Using the shed, and they've got this mark on the wall. That's the Halalu shed, and then here's water in here. That looks fabulous. Wow, she made this look really big. What a great job. I'm impressed. Oh, look at that shandy. Very nice shandy as well. This is super pleasing. Yes, we'll head on over to EU. It's a beautiful, beautiful design. I like it a lot. It is a pretty ceiling area. You're absolutely right. It's something that I noticed and even took a screenshot of because I liked that ceiling so much. Something about the tiling. If you see me hunching over, it's because I'm in a lot of pain. It's nothing I can do anything about. It's just one of those times. I'll go underwater. Good morning, evil mom. Oh, it's okay. It's the tired, the weakness, it all goes together. That's what that's all about. I should stick my hair straight up and be like, as if I'm underwater. Just see. Whee! Hair is wiggling. No? I gotta have a sense of humor, or else I'd be mad. I got my sister contacted me this morning, like all upset, all worked up, saying she was up all night over this, which is just ridiculous. Apparently, her son they adopted a dog for her son. He's wanted it forever, and you know, he finally is getting the pupper, and it's a brown chocolate lab or something like that. So they adopted this dog, and he wanted to name it. Initially, he said he wanted to name it Sherman, which my husband's cat was named Sherman. So she had originally asked us, is it okay if we name our dog Sherman? And we're like, yeah, go ahead. Well, apparently he went to her and said, I would rather name it Grant. Now, Grant, as you all know, that's my baby. You know, he was my beloved boy. He was everything to me. And then she contacts me this morning, and she's like, I've been up all night. I told him you'd be upset, and we can't name it that, but he really wants to name him Grant. Mom made me ask you if that's okay. And I'm like, of course it's okay. Why would I care? Oh my God. You make me sound like I'm this terrible person. Like, of course he can name it. Look, it doesn't take away that my cat was Grant just because he names his dog Grant. It's fine. Is Cyber on? So that was the silliness this morning. Good morning, Raven. Let's go to Zogeline's Blumengarten, linchal. No cyber yet, so we'll hold off on that. I can hear my jaw grinding. Sounds like sandpaper on bone. Not pleasant. 700 out of 700. I don't know if this was for a guild or not. I wonder if I should steal that idea of the poofy light. Stuff for sale. Serene. Let me grab a pain pill. I'll be right back, okay? Yes, Chocolate Labs. The only ones I've ever known were really sweet. Really sweet dogs. All right, I'm back. I do like the little spots you can find a telescope in. You wonder what they're looking at. The stars or something down there. Be useful for a sentry to have a telescope, because those are so high up, they might have trouble otherwise. Ah, crap. That add-on didn't work the way that I had intended. There's an add-on called Priority Mail, right? And what it does is, if somebody's mailbox is full, it continues trying it until it goes through. Even if it's days or whatever, it'll just keep on trying it. Well, the problem is that if they have a character on the other server and you go to it, it'll ship the mail over there. So it just sent a mail I had for Cardi to him on EU. I meant for it to go on NA. So we've got a little crafting room. Also gold, blue, looks fantastic together. Oh look! It's the new items. It's the carpets. I forgot to put those in places. There's going to be a lot of places that those carpets look right in. And I need to go place them. If you have not, if you could give me a follow, it means the world to me. I desperately need the follows for, I need them for stream team if I'm ever going to make it. Allow me a moment here to just post that I am streaming. So I can see if we can get some new people. We'll try anyway. Although I think I've probably hit the maximum I'm ever going to get. Which is fine. Okay, so I just saw a notification of a Dwemer automaton thing. What? Oh, it's a merchandise thing. Never mind. Ignore it. Back to the story. Oh, I like the little wheels over here. That's a good idea. It's definitely Monday. You guys are more quiet than usual. that's pretty. The flowers over the ivy looks lovely. And you've got a stable and storage. Kitty security guard. He eats you if you break security. And we have Fizzaz selling things and Azabi banking wherever she goes. Very convenient. This house comes with those white floofy flowers, white poofy trees, by the way. But you can always buy more and add to them if you like. This is EHD. You can also turn down the brightness if it's too glaring for you. But I like this. It's a Cold Harbor look. It's supposed to be glowing like that because, you know, the azure from Cold Harbor. Azure water. Looks less intense during the day, but it's still pretty intense. Does a Khajiit live here? I wonder. Got the Khajiiti fists up. Look at that television. Jeez. That's a TV for you. And here's some a really nice, like almost like a conversation pit. It's more than just a, good morning, Ollie. More than just a couch, because these are longer. What a great couch that would be. Very modern. I wasn't thinking that this was going to be modern at all. Got a crafting room with a little bit of evil. Dark Brotherhoody. A little bit evil. Got kitchen. Like that table. Very solitudinal. Hey, there's an idea. I never thought to do that. To put the barbecue inside the fireplace. It fits perfectly too. Very clever. Here's the library. A vivarium. And then on the second floor, whoa, holy schmoly, that is one heck of an aquarium. Looks lovely. What a really nice job. They put the painting in there too, which is also EHT, but it looks right. It looks really good. See, this is what it looks like without, which is also good. But I do like the addition with the fishies and the light. I think it looks great. Then they also made this bed different. I'm not sure how, but it's different somehow. And I like it. Whoops. I was supposed to be taking a picture, not rushing towards it to my death. They blocked off the balcony here, creating a bathroom that's enclosed, including a tub. I hear people shouting out there. I have a feeling they're doing some sort of construction or landscaping across the street in the middle of the snow. I don't know what's going on. And then out here's your outdoor jacuzzi and your outdoor worship. Perfect. Lovely home. I'm a fan. All right. Let's do a small one. Thisby's Sleek Creek. Bulls, bull. Bulls, bull. So, they're trying to sell us gaming chairs, a t-shirt. Oh, here's the Maroon's Dagon Premium Bundle. This is the statue. Instead of sending it to you with the physical copy thinger, here you go. It's got Maroon's Dagon statue, 2 coins, and a lithograph. $120 for that. For the statue, the lithograph, and coins. Does it come with a game? Nope. Doesn't even come with a game. How ridiculous. A polyresin replica of a dwarven constellation cube. What the hell does that look like? Looks like plastic and it's $60. Some pins, a chair. Oh, they're not even telling you how much it is. See, I wouldn't buy a gaming chair like that. I would want to buy a gaming chair that has other things going for it. For my physical condition. So, Thisbe has done a beautiful floral job in this front entrance piece. And then over here, lots of Khajiit touches, including a little Khajiit statue. I like that. I like how that fits on the edge there. That looks good. I mean, personally, I think all of those statues look kind of cheap. Plus, I don't know that I really want a statue of Maroon's Dayan anywhere. You know, he's not exactly a nice guy. He's treacherous. Nice little homage area. And then I missed it, but there's a fountain down here. This is pretty. I like this a lot. Oh, you need to add a little bit of light right here. Just some sort of chandelier or little candles or something. It's kind of hard to see. And I think it would be... You could use it to... Because it's beautiful and you definitely want to show it off. No, he's not very pretty. Yeah. Nothing that's involved... Oh, the bartender. Skooma tender. Nothing that, You could also use a little more light on this side, too, although I like it. I see what you're doing here. This is the band, or the stage, rather. Yeah. There was something I was saying and I completely forgot it. You know, it's like everything that they're giving us as a preview or a pre-order present is just not really to my taste. Tapio, mournoth. It's all very, like Owelwa and etc. Oh. Interesting. I ran into Mike yesterday on Skyrim. He lied to me. Duh. Alright, Mad Laboratory by Tapio. Full. Tapio. I mean, it would definitely add more to the character to make him more sympathetic. Right? Goodness, they've created a whole extra building over here. It looks like they used not just solitude walls, but also the orcish gazebo. Some flooring. I wonder who stays in here. It's a nice little, you know, cleanly done room. It's like they've expanded the castle some, right? Who's up there? The target. Some sort of loading mechanism? you know, if you can find the space, I'd put a couple of work lights here. If you're loading things up, it would work with, you know, work lights would make sense, but it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'm just blind. There's something going on here. I like the struts on the pipes, making it more realistic. Crystals? I wonder if they're mining crystal. And here, we have some sort of contraptions. This is where the pipes were going to. And then it goes down here. Interesting. I wonder what they're doing. I don't know. How interesting. I'm trying to figure it out. Some sort of experiments or something. Laser beams. Oh, that's cute. So if you hide one of the things, either the storm crag or one of the pets that does the lightning, you can hide it in the machinery here. Makes it look like it's short-circuiting or something. And some lighting on their alchemy. Well, they have some sort of thing going on in here. It does say it's a mad laboratory. I guess that's what all those... Is that... I didn't realize those came with those lightning rod thingers. That's neat. Nicely done. Nice use of everything that's... Oh, you know, that makes me think about something. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm going to show you some pictures from my Skyrim playthrough. I told you guys I did 1,000,001 different there we go. I did 1,000,001 different mods to this, so I thought I'd just show. Hi, Drop Stitch. I thought I'd give you guys some examples of the heavily modded items. I mean, the skies are incredible, but it's truly beautiful. Some crazy amount of mods. The leaves fly by here. It's stunning. This is what I wanted to show you. This is exactly how it looks in the game, isn't it? It's like they pulled the asset directly out. Where did the other assets go? I took other pictures. I can't find them. Anyway, there was also this. It's exactly the same. I wonder if they pulled the assets directly out and just didn't even recreate them, you know? Just took them whole hog. Neatly done. Hello, Ari. Oh, you too. I understand, believe me. Alright, is there anything else small? Let's go to Chechvaj apartment in Grand Festa, Flaming Nicks. I'm having a day. I'm sleepy and I'm waking up. You finished Gris already? Was it a one-night game? I have a feeling it was a one-night game. I heard it was short. Figured. I heard it was beautiful too. Yeah, there's all sorts of things that I'm seeing that are just identical. So this has 41 out of 100 items. Can you believe it? It feels like it's got so much more. I would add a light over by your woo-woo and feed him. Give your doggy some water and some noms. How could you not feed your woo-woo? Otherwise, you're fine. Feed the doggy, feed the doggy, feed the doggy, because I said. There you go. Good start. All right, next. Swamp Dancer. Swamp Dancer. Grand psjic. I didn't think I was going to be playing through it again, honestly, but the amount of add-ons really changes things, how everything looks. So it's like everywhere I go, I see something beautiful and I want to see the next thing, you know? All right, I'm not going to drown myself anymore. Let's go on to pretty sparkles. Sparkles! Okay, 326. Less than half. Looks like they're testing things. So let's move on, and we can always come back if they're ready. Let's go to Sea Code's Earthtear, Cave of BBQ and Ribs. Sounds delicious. Speaking of, I need to think of what I want for my birthday dinner. Hey, Nimsash. But that's kind of the point. I was thinking about it. The green noise, you know, the sound of the wind through the trees and all that, is supposedly really good for your mental health. It's extremely relaxing. There's this game, this hunting game, where you don't actually have to kill any animals. You can also switch the thing to also just do taking pictures instead. And it's so beautiful that they're actually recommending it to people to use for their mental health during being quarantined. It just the green noise, the beauty of it and everything helps you feel more grounded, you know? It's good for your mental well-being. Oh wow, look, they closed this in with mossy rocks. Oh, I'm sorry. Ollie, I feel bad. That's terrible. Terrible. This is a lovely restaurant. Look at all this stuff going on. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, Sea Code's so talented. All of you potatoes are, really. I'm so proud of you when you guys make stuff. It doesn't matter what level of you're at, you know? We're all at different levels. And yet, what you make is always so beautiful. Yeah, I have the donut of sadness. There was this birthday I had that my husband was away. No one remembered, not even my family, not even my parents, right? They've always been bad about that. And I don't make a lot of noise, you know? I don't say a lot of things about myself that, you know, like pay attention to me, because it makes me uncomfortable to ask for attention. So I went out to Target, this was a few years ago, and I bought a funfetti cake and blue icing, and I made it in a bundt pan, and I called it the blue donut of sadness, because that's just how ridiculous I am. I thought it was funny. You know, nobody's ever remembered my name. It's always been a thing. And that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Of course, my husband remembered, but he wasn't home to give me anything or spend the day with me, which he was off with his brother and in Oregon at the time, so watching his new nephew for his brother. So it wasn't like he was leaving to it being a jerk. He had to go because they had no one to watch the little one, and it was a new little one and all of that. Hold on, I'm getting binged. Probably from my husband. What are you saying, Bing husband? School information. Okay. Oh, that's right. Greetings and salutation. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo. Alright, hold on. Okay, let's look at more and then I'll show you the donut sadness later. So we got the birthday, the bedroom. I wonder if that's the owner's bedroom or if it's an inn. I like the circular bit too. Another bedroom. This must be an inn, not just a restaurant, you know, with all these bedrooms. It's a great usage of earthtear in that it just doesn't have that, like, it doesn't have much of a shape to it, earthtear. So creating a shape to it is actually a pretty cool idea. So I like it. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. So they put hedges on the outside and mossy rocks on the inside. So that works. Adorable. Billion pictures of Grant. I am so predictable. Ugh, I am terrible about dates. I'm terrible about everything. Honestly, my memory is so shot. C-Code, we just finished looking at your home. We were admiring it. I was saying how much I like that it has a shape to it. And when earthtears generally don't. But you'll have to watch later because it's, we just went through it. I don't know. No, you closed it off. Okay. So there isn't anything in the back. But I love that this is this giant shape. When earthtear is usually not shaped at all. It's great. Let's go to a small one if there is one. Let's go to a snug. RP Shabby Inn. Shabby! Shabby-doo! Potato. I say, boil me, mash me, put me in a stew. All right. We are in I Am Fail's Shabby Inn. 100 out of 200, so half full. Now, it seems that this is along the lines of everything that I Am Fail has been doing is RP buildings for different types of things. Oh, good! I have not had a chance to look at it. I haven't been feeling well, so I'm not all here. Do you like they added trees and rocks for a second floor? It is an inn, not just a bar or restaurant, and that's how you get up here. And it looks like Parari is staying here. Look at all these things on the floor. They have room for other people. So if you want to stay, you just come to this snugpod and there you go. I can take a look at it in a little bit, but right now I'm not 100%. Let's look at Sandera's Grand psjic. I'm not even like at 50% to be honest with you. I'm struggling today. This last week's been hard. I'm struggling to just even be on right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, I wonder if it's opened for like everybody to do RP in, or if it's just for their guild or people like that. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know. Alright. Grand psjic. Sandera 811. Now, as we know, Grand psjics are huge, and I never know where to start, so we're just going to wander around and hopefully find where everything is. I'm going to guess that this is one of those houses where they tried to fill everything up, because it looked like even having this beautiful greenhouse here on the side. I like the little touches, like the wheel and the little lantern and stuff like that. This looks like a memorial. You stand here and visit the memorial. I just am in bad shape, dude. Bad shape. Oh, that's interesting. The feather in there looks good. And the treasure's underwater. And then we have a little wedding area. Oh, pretty. That looks really good. They did block off going downstairs, I think. Or maybe not. I don't see anything down there. No, there's nothing down there. Okay, let's go on the other side. This house is so flippin' huge. Flippin' huge! So last night I was doing the Meridia quest in Skyrim. And I had my sound on. And you know how she sounds all like intimidating and shit when she starts talking in Skyrim. My husband turns around and he's like curious about Meridia, and or at least he's curious about what's going on. Oh, beautiful. So I explained to him and I like show him a picture of Meridia and ESO, and I'm like, she's not that bad, but maybe she is. We don't really know all that kind of stuff. But in that game, she is very pissy sounding. Obviously, she's ticked off for good reason. They ruined her temple and desecrated it, but she sounds arrogant. Which I suppose you would be if you were, like, all-powerful. It does look great. It looks beautiful, and I love the fact that they closed it in and put the aquatic light up there. It's gorgeous. It's like a little grotto they built here. And I do like the little enclosed eating area, stuff like that. Beautiful. I wonder if they completely closed off the house. It seems like they may have. We'll see. Yes, they closed off the house. Okay. Fine with me. Very creative, Sandera. You gotta, with this house, you have to close off the parts you don't want to use, because otherwise people are going to be, you know, spending a lot of time looking for things that, you know, if I don't mind going to one place that has nothing in it, but just all over and over again, it can be a real pain in the butt. Alright, so we did all that. We did I am fit. So let's see what else is small. We'll do Queen Mia's Antiquarian. Oh yeah, you can. There's a huge amount of space that you can build in over the water. And I've done it, as a matter of fact, my house. is over the water there. Guilds put all of their their tables there sometimes. All right, so we've got a village. Queen Mia has built a village, which of course you all know I love. 546 items, no effects, and it looks like, well, I suppose this could be like the main hall that they have. Okay, see you later, Torber. But it maybe not, because they've got booze, food, a little sitting area with a game, bedroom. The house is a lot smaller than it looks. I think they're going to use the back of it too, if I had to guess. And then we keep going. And here's the barn slash... Oh, it's like a little bar. Using those trunks. That's cool. The rotten stumps as a bar. I like that a lot. Affordable, too. We got flowers out on the water. Ooh, I think I see a jacuzzi. I do, I do, I do. How romantic. A jacuzzi using the water that's in the antiquarian lake. Beautifully done. Nicely lit. It's beautiful. I wonder what they're building outside. And if they hired contractors during COVID or if they are doing it themselves. Poof! Down we go. Alright, so down here we have a guar outside. I'm curious to know who lives in this house. I don't think we're going to find out. But we've got another cozy little home. And then up here is a walkway to another home. Sort of like how they have in Hrothgar. A lot of the homes are connected. You have to go through other people's houses to get to your own house, kind of thing. Makes sense. It is lore appropriate because it does do that. Somebody probably sleeps out here in the coffin. Treasure. Hello. Checking to see if there's anything up here. And then we're going to go back to NA. I tend to just get through, I try to do EU first. So we've done a bunch over here, so let's go back over to NA. Meow, 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 meow. What? Shit. I'll go back. Alright. Queen Mia. Back entrance. Antiquarian. We'll go tomorrow because I'm an idiot. You can tell I'm not making sense, but thank you for telling me, Ollie. I don't want to screw anyone over on purpose. By accident, sure, but not on purpose. I'm a little out of it, Listy. How are you doing? We looked at your Blackvine Villa earlier, so you may want to watch today's video. It was beautiful. It looked different from the last time I saw it 5 months ago. I think the lighting looked different, if I remember correctly. I'm gone and lost forever, oh my darling Eventine. Yep, Sorry, I'm so out of it. I'm just like kind of delirious today. Yeah, I'm way behind on my indexing. I'm still working on the 4th. So, yeah, this isn't getting any indexed anytime soon. I apologize that, but I'm going to work on it as best I can. I've just been so out of it. It's taken me forever. Oh, yeah, that's what I noticed that seemed different was those lights. I love the glass orbs. Those are my favorite lights too. They're just so nice. I mean, they give such a pretty ambiance. If this ever freaking loads, it's taking forever. 80 bajillion years to load. Don't I know it? I would love it if I had someone who would edit my videos. I don't know if any of you ever watched Randy Rainbow, but recently I found out that he actually does all of his own editing and everything for those videos. Which is amazing because they're super professional quality, and I'm shocked. Load screen boss is kicking my ass today, in case you guys hadn't noticed. I wonder if it's not going to load. Seriously, this is much longer than usual. Yep, there we go. We made it. We made it! Okay. But my husband works so hard, there's no way he could do all of that editing. All right. La 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 la. Let's go to... Oh, we did Genesia. Let's go to Lady Marat. Oh, we did one of those. Marliths. Time to reflect, Twin Arches. Anti-house. What anti-house? I don't get it. Yeah, it's the event. Hopefully it'll go back to normal when the event's over. But currently it's definitely the event. Oh, antiquarian. I thought you meant like a literal anti-house. And I was like, what is an anti-house? Is it against the house? It is. It is. So tomorrow things should be a little more sane. But you never can tell. All right, time to reflect. Property of Marlith. Okay, so let's sign in. We've got, wow. This is pretty. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, I suppose it would be for you. So this is an extra house room outside of the house. They added this completely with solitude stuff. That's the entrance to the side of the house. They've also, I love this little basket with all the towels and hand towels and rolls in it. It's perfection. That looks fantastic, and I'm totally stealing that idea. They've got, over here, I always point out how this looks like a little thing of soap. Yeah, I always recommend people stock up on those because they look like soap dispensers. That's an effect as well, that window. I am so sad that, and here's your toilet, that on, I should just do the quest for Alexia on my other character. Oh yeah, it will. Same thing with snow in Enchanted. It will absolutely keep going through it. There's nothing you can do about it, sadly. It's how it goes. So leaving a part of it open, at least like logically, it makes sense that you would still have dust flowing through. Hroltar's poems, surrounded by sand. Sand in my hair, sand in my ears, sand in my eyes, sand in my crack. Better a tent by the bog, a cave by the sea, a bedroll under open sky, than locked inside this fancy oasis. The Scald King, you're a red-faced, loud-mouthed brute, and I hope you will spend the rest of your life being repeatedly teabagged by camels. Hroltar, you're a class act. Real talent there, Hroltar. Oh, I love the floor. Okay, so this is an effect, but it usually comes out in this like butterscotch color, but by turning it this deep red, it looks like cherry tree. It just looks beautiful. Here's the oven. And they built, oh, this is smart too. They added double windows like that. Stuff was on the walls, like artwork. And then they did a great fish tank. Here's Hroltar, in Ernskar over here. And Hroltar, the guy who did the poetry for us.
I don't know what the fuss is all about. How tough could they be if the lot...
We've got, oh, gorgeous little couch. Ah, look, the first cobbled usage of those rugs that I've seen. They used it as the back of some couches. Isn't that smart? I was wondering when I was going to first see those. Bedroom. Read Hroltar. Not sure if it's possible to die of boredom, but I guess I'll find out. This wasn't exactly how I had envisioned my life for the next few months, stuck in a house with Ernskar. Thinking about it, though, it's hilarious. He put me on ignore. Like, he doesn't respond to anything at all. I mean, so I made this bet with Ernskar that between the two of us, Queen Irene would pick me to go on a date. He thought, nah, Irene would choose him, and was going to prove it. Anyway, his dad got on to us and ended the whole thing before I could win. That guy has a temper and exiled us to this isolated place in the middle of the desert as punishment for, as he said, embarrassing him and potentially undermining the peace between the peoples of Tamriel. Wah! I do regret not getting the opportunity to give Queen Irene the presents I had prepared for my courting finale. I had paid good gold to an artist in town for a couple of fine portraits, one of her, one of myself. I believe she would have been deeply impressed by these gifts. Yeah, she would have picked me, no doubt. Ernskar never had a chance. At least I know how to make food for myself. Ernskar can't cook. He's trying. He won't eat anything I make or even share a meal at the same table. Harsh. Clearly he's blaming me for this whole thing. Why, though? He was totally into it. He's over by the aquarium now, whistling as if he doesn't have a care in the world. Meh. I'm going for some mead. Cute. Very cute. I do love why he has a picture of Darian up. Why not, I guess. Here's Ernskar's journal. Keep out. Private. 6 months locked up with Hroltar in this midget house in the middle of the desert. Unbelievable. And for what? A stupid contest. I'm not even attracted to Queen Irene. Father was furious. Still is, I'm sure. To make it worse, I've been denied access to servants. I wasn't even allowed to bring my personal attendant. Seems I should be able to use Hroltar as my servant, but I know better than to try. It'll just throw him into a laughing fit. Not giving him that. I'm not talking to him at all, and that's how it's gonna be. The only thing to eat here is camel. Yep. Awesome. Camel soup, camel steak, baked camel, camel casserole, camel eggs. Yeah, this is not good. I feel sick just writing about it. Great stories. Great stories, Marlith. I adore it. Excellent job. They're still spoiled, though, you know. Camel eggs? I don't know. Maybe it's eggs and camel. That's a good point, though, Corundum. That's pretty funny. Camel eggs. That's funny. All right, let's go to Danny's Hall of Lunar Champion. That is funny. Okay, 675, we're full-ish. Let me change my filter since none of you are doing it. None of yous are doing it. So let's do this one. All right, we've got Eledrae Hall. Now, this is obviously got dark going on in here. They wanted it to be shiny, and it is. Oh, okay. You get to draw me as one of your French girls. Hey, Torber. We've got, it's kind of hard to see. You may want to turn up the light brightness just a smidge. So everything is ruined over here. You never know. It's true. It's true. I haven't come up with any good ideas. I don't know what to give you guys. You know, the thing was, I was thinking, oh, I like the second floor. About doing something like, oh, tour any house you want. But the thing is I already do that for free. So why would I give that to you as something you would have to buy? Like, I don't get it. I don't know what I could possibly give you. That's why the switching of things is enough, I guess. All right, so over here we have a much lighter, I guess because it's got the sunlight on it. You have a little guar area over here. Pretty little flowers. And then up here. Wow, they built up far. Oh, I like. It's common for people to build up. Not as common for people to build... I mean, it's common for people to build down to the water. It's not as common for them to build up, which is cool. It's cool when you see it. A little cozy, almost treehouse up here. I'd add a light though. You're just a little light over here. Even out the lighting a little bit. It's beautiful though. Ah! I fell. Shoot. Oh, it's okay, I fell. I just fell off the last bit. There's a little tent over here. A statued tower. Oh, this is nice. This is the side view of the waterfall if you can get it. It's a pretty decent view. Oh, they built down too. At least a little bit. I'm gonna eat it, but I want to see what's down there, if anything. No. Alright. Not getting eaten. It's beautiful, though. Beautiful. So the interior is ruined, but the exterior... I mean... Guys, maybe I shouldn't be speaking anymore. Let's do one more house, and then I'll call it. So, exclamation point potato for PCNA and PCEU, 50,000 gold. Let's do a small one because I've completely lost English at this point. Okay. Let's go to Genesia's Ebony Flask, B&B. It happens, you know. Oh, pretty. She's really experimenting with EHT. And it's lovely. Where does this take us? So this is the exterior, and it takes us into her sugar bowl suite, which I assume is the interior with the bed. Yes, that is exactly what it is, I think. Yeah, it is, linking them. How pretty. But where's the bed? There, I wonder if she linked it to another spot so that... Aww. Hey, J. Rumberg. Your timing is poor, unfortunately. This is beautiful, though. I'm gonna have to call it... I can't remember words anymore. It's one of those things. Let me pull the contest. The winner is... Oh, I'm sorry. Trass, congratulations, rodents. Yes. I shall send you monies. So, thanks everybody. I'm not even going to raid off. I'm not feeling well enough. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Hopefully I will be feeling better. And I'll see you then. Have a good one.